Hello, I'm Dr. Martha Zlokovich, a developmental psychologist with my graduate degrees from the University of Florida. Just to give you a little bit of background on my two careers, this is my second career. My two careers were not what I originally thought I would be doing when I started my undergraduate degree. I came into college as a freshman knowing I wanted to major in psychology because I had such an interesting high school psychology class, and also double majoring in German because I had studied in Germany as a 10th grader. So I did stick with psychology as a major in the long run. I did go to grad school in psychology, but I started in grad school in social psych instead of counseling or clinical psych. After studying psychology for 3-4 years as an undergraduate, I came to the conclusion that I probably was not best suited to counseling, that it may be difficult for me emotionally or frustrating if I felt like people were not following advice or making changes quickly enough. So I became interested in social psychology and started in that program, working on a major in a research study in moral development. But I found that the developmental psychology courses were actually much more interesting to me, and was able to switch to the developmental psych program at UF without changing the research project I was working on for my master's thesis. So from there, I went to Southeast Missouri State University, ABD, which I don't recommend, but that's all but dissertation. So my first year, I was non-tenure track, finishing my PhD, teaching 5 classes a semester, and had the idea that as soon as I finished my PhD, I'd apply for jobs elsewhere and move out of Missouri. So instead, I was offered the position and spent my whole career there in terms of being a professor from ABD to assistant professor, associate professor, professor, chair of the department. The position I have now is as executive director of Psychi, and that position did not even exist when I was in graduate school, or certainly when I was an undergraduate. The opportunity came up because of my ability to learn about Psychi through being a faculty advisor and mentoring students. So my overall advice to undergraduates and graduate students is to be open to opportunities that arise and listen to your inner voice about what you find most interesting and most fulfilling for you to study.